And we're live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Tonight's discussion is going to be general education. These are the 20 items that the members of our Team Piaget have answered through our quizzes today. So again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, there are so many benefits. You can answer our quizzes, you can enjoy the full-length video, and of course, you can download our PDF materials. You don't need to take down any notes. You don't need to take any screenshots. You also are going to enjoy our free pre-board and free final coaching. So again, if you'd want to become a member of Team Piaget, just send us a message to our Facebook page. Kung nanonood po kayo sa ating Facebook page right now, just send us a message on how to become a member of Team Piaget. Again, napuputol po yung ating video dyan po sa ating Facebook page and sa ating YouTube channel. So again, if you'd want to enjoy the full-length video, become a member of Team Piaget. Now, as I have mentioned, this is general education. Our video tonight is pre-recorded. So again, pre-recorded po yung ating video, but then again, you can still interact with us, though. You can still put your answer in our comment box as we go over the different items that we have tonight. Okay, so this is general education, but before we start with anything else, let's all have our opening prayer. Please join me, mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions weak or lacking way. Let it build so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Once again, as I've mentioned, this is general education. Please do like, love, and share our video. Thank you to all our star senders and super chatters, super sticker senders. Again, you can send us your stars as support to Gurong Pinoy. Maraming salamat po to all our star senders. But napaka-importante that you are sharing our video. Again, please do like, love, and share our video. We are going to start in a few minutes. Paki-like na po and love ng ating video. And of course, share our video. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are not subscribed yet. And of course, follow our Facebook page. And of course, send us stars as support to Gurong Pinoy. Also send us super chat, super stickers on YouTube. This is general education. We start with question number 1. Ferdinand Magellan was killed in the Battle of Mactan, a fierce clash fought in the archipelago of the Philippines, where the warriors of Lapulapu, one of the Datus of Mactan, overpowered and defeated a Spanish force fighting for Rajah Humabon of Cebu. When did this battle happen? When did the Battle of Mactan happen? Is it letter A, April 17, 1941? Letter B, April 27, 1521? Letter C, May 27, 1521? Or letter D, May 1541? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for question number 1? Please put your answer in our comment box. Bawal po mag-research, no? Please be honest. Do not fool yourselves. Okay, which do you think is the correct choice? Kailan nangyari ang Battle of Mactan? Okay, now as you can remember, Magellan came to the Philippines on March 16, 1521. Sabi ni Yoyoy Villamin. Okay, tama ba? Yoyoy Villamin ba? Okay, so Yoyoy, basta si Yoyoy. Hindi ko alam kung ano apelido, no? So, March 16, 1521, Magellan discovered Limasawa Island. Okay, and that, of course, was the beginning of the Spanish colonization in the Philippines on March 16th, 1521. Now, the question is, kailan nangyari ang Battle of Mactan? Okay, so that means we are looking for the date here for Battle of Mactan. Is it letter A, April 17th, 1941? Letter B, April 27th, 1521? Letter C, May 27th, 1521? Or letter D, May 17th, 1941? Our correct choice here is letter B. That's April 20. is ilang araw lang, no? March 16, 1521, nang siya ay dumating, si Magellan ay dumating, then April 27, 1521, no? Halos a little more than a month lang, nagkaroon na ng Battle of Mactan. Okay, so April 27, 1521 is the correct choice. Okay, so this here is our discussion. This is our slide. That's the Battle of Mactan, the victory of Lapulapu over Magellan. So yan sabi, no, here on 27 April 1521, Lapulapu and his men repulsed the Spanish invaders, killing their leader, Ferdinand Magellan. Thus, Lapulapu became the first Filipino to have repelled European aggression. Okay, so that's 27 April 1521, letter B, ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, so again, the most of our items tonight came from June na licensure exam for teachers in June. So this might still be the items that you'd see in September, kaya binabalikan po natin yung mga items natin in June. Okay, number 2. The Cry of Tarlac was an uprising that happened in La Paz, Tarlac, in January 1897. Who was the leader? Letter B, Francisco Macabulo, Sulaiman, or letter D, Rajah Humabon. Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for question number 2? Okay, number 2, we are looking for the leader of the Cry of Tarlac. Please put your answer in our comment box. Is it Dagohoy, Macabulos, Sulaiman, or Humabon? Again, put your answer in our comment box. Okay, going back to question number 2. The Cry of Tarlac was an uprising that happened in La Paz, Tarlac in January 1897. Who was the leader of the said revolt? And the correct choice here is letter B, that's Francisco Macabulos. Okay, so Francisco Macabulos po, letter B ang ating tumpak na choice. Now, this is our explanation. The Cry of Tarlac was an uprising led by General Francisco Macabulos. It can be spelled with the letter C or it can be spelled with the letter Tarlac, January 1897. Now, what about the rest of our choices here? No? So, Dagohoy, who was from Bohol, initiated the longest revolt in Philippine history, which of course is called the Dagohoy Rebellion. Si Rajah Sulaiman naman was known as the Rajah of Maynila, while Rajah Humabon was later baptized as Don Carlos, and he was the Rajah of Cebu. Okay, but the correct choice, of course, is letter B, Francisco Macabulos. Again, if you are a member of Team Pichet, you can easily download our PDF file later, with all the explanation. You don't need to take down any notes or take any screenshots. So again, be a member of Team Pichet, or if you are taking your LET in March of 2023, become a member of Team Bruner. Okay, wait for our announcements on how to become a member of Team Bruner. Question number 3. The Philippine Revolution saw the rise of women heroes. Who was the first woman fighter in Panay? Who was the first woman fighter in Panay? Is it letter A, Agueda Esteban, letter B, Trinidad Texon, letter C, Marina Dizon, or letter D, Teresa Magbanwa? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice? This still, of course, is under the category of social studies or social science. Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice? Again, please do like, love, share this video, start a watch party, tag your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook page, and of course, do send us your stars. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga star senders. Now, if you think Gurong Pinoy is helping you to conquer the LET, then do send us our stars or your stars as support to Gurong Pinoy so that we can continue what we're doing. We can continue helping you prepare for the LET. Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for number 3? The Philippine Revolution saw the rise of women heroes. Who was the first woman fighter in Panay? Was it Agueda Esteban, letter B, Trinidad Texon, letter C, Marina Dizon, or letter D, Teresa Magbanwa? Okay, ang tumpak na choice sa Magbanwa. Okay, so letter D for question number 3. Teresa Magbanwa A. Ferreres E. Ferraris, better known as Teresa Magbanwa and dubbed as the Visayan Joan of Arc. Lumalabas po yan sa leto. Who is the Visayan Joan of Arc? And so your answer would be Teresa Magbanwa was a Filipino school teacher and military leader. So siya po yung ating hinahanap, no, the first woman fighter in Panay. Now, what about the rest of our choices? Si Aguida Esteban is known for bringing materials from Manila to make gunpowder and bullets, which she delivered to her husband in Cavite. Lumalabas po silang lahat sa LEP, no? So, dapat alam nyo kung ano yung ginawa ni Aguida Esteban, ano ginawa ni Trinidad Texon and Marina Dizon. Trinidad Texon, or Trinidad Perez Texon, she was known as the mother of Biak na Bato, or the mother of mercy. Okay, mother of Biak na Bato and the mother of mercy. Marina Dizon, on the other hand, was one of the first women who was initiated into the Katipunan. So, isa sa mga kauna-unahang babae na naging membro ng Katipunan. She also kept important documents for the Katipunan. So, yan yung mga naging greatest contribution ni Marina Dizon. Okay, but then we were looking for letter D, Teresa Magbanwa, Visayan Joan of Arc, and the first woman fighter in Panay. Okay, so number 3 is letter D. Number still social science or social studies. Americans and Filipinos have been known to be staunched allies during the World War. In Bataan, the American and Filipino forces were led by letter A, General Edward King. Letter B, General Jonathan Wainwright. Letter C, General Douglas MacArthur. Or letter D, General Arthur MacArthur. Okay, who is our choice? Sabi dito, in Bataan, the American and Filipino forces were led by, was it letter A, General Edward King, letter B, General Douglas MacArthur, or General Arthur MacArthur? Sino kaya ang tumpak na choice now for number 4? Okay, put your comment or your answer or comment thoughts. Okay, number 4, what's your choice? Okay, number 4, Americans and Filipinos have been known to be staunch allies during the World War. In Bataan, the American Filipino forces were led by, correct choice here is, okay, going back to that item, no, correct choice natin is letter A, General Edward King. Okay, so it was Edward King who led the American and Filipino forces in Bataan. Okay, so here is Edward Poso King Jr., a major general in the United States Army who gained prominence for leading the defense of the Bataan Peninsula in the Battle of Bataan against the Japanese invasion of the Philippines in World War II. So he was the one we were looking for. Now, what about the rest of our choices here? General Jonathan Wainwright was the commander of Allied forces in the Philippines at the time Japan surrendered to the United States during World War II. So siya na yung naging commander ng Allied forces of the Philippines and the United States during the surrender of Japan. Okay, so that's Wainwright. General Douglas MacArthur, of course, is known for I Shall Return, and his father was General Arthur MacArthur. Okay, we're looking for letter A, Edward King for number 4. Number 5, category science. Ecosystem is a relationship between the physical and biological environments in a certain plane. Among desert ecosystems, the world's largest ecosystem is letter A, Sahara, letter B, Tian Shan, letter C, Sonoran, or letter D, Antarctica. Okay, so which is the largest ecosystem among the different desert ecosystems that we have? Is it Sahara, Tian Shan, Sonoran, or Antarctica? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for number 5? Again, please put your answers in our comment box. Okay, please do share our video, like, love, share our video, and of course, send the stars. super chat, super seekers. Maraming salamat for those of you have been sending us stars. Again, I cannot read your comment right now because this video is pre-recorded. But of course, maraming salamat po. We greatly appreciate your support. Okay, number 5. Among desert ecosystems, the world's largest ecosystem is it letter A, B, C, or D? Correct choice is letter D, Antarctica. Okay, so letter D po ang ating hinahanap for number 5. Now, what about the rest of your choices here? The Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world and the third largest desert overall. It's smaller only than the deserts of Antarctica, which is, of course, the largest ecosystem, the largest desert ecosystem. And the second is the northern Arctic. Chanshan, letter B, also known as Tengri Tag or Tengger 2, meaning the mountains of heaven or the heavenly mountain, is a large system of mountain ranges located in Central Asia, while Sonoran is a North American desert and ecoregion that covers large parts of the southwestern United States. So nasa US naman yung Sonoran. We were looking for letter D for number 5. Okay, so number 5, D po ang ating tumpak na choice. Number 6. Okay, if Bukidnon and Lanao are plateaus, Zamboanga del Sur is more of A or an, letter A, island, letter B, valley, letter C, archipelago, or letter D, peninsula. Okay, so sabi dito kung ang Bukidnon at Lanao are plateaus. Okay, ano naman ang Zamboanga del Sur? Is it letter A, island, letter B, valley, letter C, archipelago, or letter D, peninsula? What do you think is the choice? Tumpak na choice for number 6. Okay, what's your choice for question number 6? Question number 6. Zamboanga del Sur is more of A or an. Okay, the tumpak na choice here for number 6 is letter D, peninsula. Okay, so letter D, peninsula po ang ating tumpak na choice. Let's take a look at our discussion. Peninsula is a piece of land almost surrounded by water or projecting out into a body of water. Usually when you say peninsula, 3 parts of that place is covered or is landlocked, no, napapalibutan siya ng land, but one part is guarded or is projecting out into a body of water. So if this is Zamboanga, no, ito yung Zamboanga del Sur mo, the northern part, the western part, and the eastern part are landlocked, but the southern part is projecting into the water. And so you call this peninsula. Okay, so peninsula po ang ating tumpak na choice. Hindi po siya isla, no? So isla is completely surrounded by water. Valley naman, of course, that would be your lambak, no? Hindi din siya lambak. Hindi din siya archipelago. Archipelago, that means a group of islands such as the Philippines. So we are an archipelago. Letter D ang ating hinahanap for number 6. Let's go to number 7. Okay, so valley again, ito ay lambak, a low area of land between hills or mountains. So that's not what we are looking for. Letter D for number 6. Number 7, the aurora borealis and aurora australis are caused by the interaction between charged particles and Earth's magnetic field. What layer of Earth's atmosphere contains these particles? Letter A, exosphere. Letter B, ozonosphere. Letter C, mesosphere. Or letter D, thermosphere. I have discussed this when we had our general education discussion on Monday. Okay, this Monday lamang. Ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for number 7? Okay, number 7, what's your choice? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for question number 7? All right, going back to number 7, we are asked for the layer of the Earth's atmosphere that contains the particles and charged particles. Okay, and the correct choice, of course, is thermosphere. We've talked about this last Monday. Now, remember, these are the different layers of the atmosphere. When you say the atmosphere, this is the thin blanket of air, that covers the Earth. Okay, and so you have several layers here. The troposphere is where all the weather occurrences would happen. Now, this is closest to the surface of the Earth, where all weather occurrences would happen. Stratosphere is also very important because it contains your ozone layer. The mesosphere is the middle layer. That's where you see the meteors. Okay, so meteors, again, that would be your mesosphere. Now, thermosphere, we've talked about this last Monday, and we said this includes another layer, a special layer, which we call ionosphere. At yun talaga yung place, yung location kung saan mo makikita yung aurora borealis and aurora australis mo. And the exosphere, of course, that's the outermost layer of your atmosphere. Okay, so letter D, thermosphere, ang tumpak na choice for number 7. Number 8, the approximate distance of the Earth from the Sun is letter A, 146.9 million centimeters. Letter B, 149.6 million kilometers. Letter C, 149.6 million centimeters. Or letter D, 146.9 million kilometers. Okay, what do you think is tumpak for number 8? Number 8, what is our choice? Okay, so approximate distance of the Earth from the Sun, medyo hula-hula na lang to, no? Is it in centimeters or is it measured in kilometers? Again, of course, if you are looking at the different choices, parang illogical naman, hindi na logical kapag ka centimeters yung ginamit, no? Maliliit yung inyong sentimetro. And so, ligwak na yung A and C mo. You only have 2 other choices. Those that are using your million kilometers, now 149.6 or 146.9. So, alin kaya yung tama between those two? Okay, the correct choice here is letter B, no? So 149.6 million kilometers. Some other choices or some other sources would write this as 147, merong 150, no? So 150 million kilometers, okay? But here, we know that's 149.6 million kilometers. Hindi po centimeters yung ating ginagamit. So letter B for number 8. Number 9. An element which is widely used in industry as a purifier is letter A, oxygen, letter B, nitrogen, letter C, carbon, or letter D, hydrogen. Okay, what is our choice for question number 9? Ano kaya ang ginagamit as a purifier? You know this, nakikita nito sa inyong fridge. Okay, sa ating refrigerator. What do you see? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice? Going back to question number 1, which is widely used in industry as a purifier, of course, nakikita nyo sa inyong fridge as uling is letter C, carbon, no? So carbon po ang ating ginagamit. Kaya merong uling sa inyong refrigerator, no? That's coal, no? Coal is type of carbon. Okay, so letter C, ang tumpak na choice for number 9. We move on with number 10. This refers to a disorder. Bakit merong, hindi ko po na-edit, no? Nakikita nyo yung picture, no? But you don't have the answer yet, so okay lang. This refers to a disorder in which muscular control and coordination are impaired due to brain damage. Is letter A, ADHD. Letter B, cerebral palsy. Letter C, dyslexia. Or letter D, dysphagia. Okay, so nakikita nyo na, meron na kayong hint, no? Because of the picture. What do you think is the correct choice? Muscular control and coordination are impaired because of the damage to the brain. Okay, you all know that your brain is very important for the control of your muscles and it works closely with your spinal cord, your spinal column, your vertebrae. And so, very important that you don't hit your back, no? Pag na-aksidente minsan na aksidente yung likod mo, hindi ka nakaka-move, nagiging paralyzed ka. Okay, so this is similar to that. No? So muscular control and coordination are impaired due to brain damage. You have your hint. And of course, the correct choice here is letter B, the cerebral palsy. This, of course, is Stephen Hawking, okay, one of the most famous physicists, no, very well known for his ideas of the black hole. Okay, so black holes, yung marami pa theory of relativity, marami pa siyang binigay na ideas in physics. ADHD, of course, is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. No? So this is yung mga batang kitikite, hindi mapakali, no? Very short attention span, that's ADHD. Dyslexia, we've discussed this last Wednesday, as well as dysphagia. No? So these are learning disabilities. Dyslexia pertains to a learning disability in reading, while dysphagia is a learning disability in speech. No? So hindi ka nakakaintindi ng speech, maaring listening, pwede ding reading, anything that pertains to language and dysphagia. All right, we move on with number 11. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest Egyptian pyramid and tomb of 4th dynasty pharaoh Khufu, built in the 26th century BC. During a period of around 27 years, it is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Who computed the height of the Great Pyramid in Egypt? Is it letter A, Aryabhata, letter B, Ptolemy, letter C, Eratosthenes, or letter D, Thales? Okay, what's your